What up, guys? It's your boy Legend 6 with another episode of Duel School, in which I give you the coolest, newest tips, tricks, and ideas to make you the next Duel King, if not just win at your locals. Alright, guys. Now I want to talk about a couple of hand traps that have been real influential in the meta. First off, being Valor. Now, as we see in the last YCS, Courtney pretty much just swept the meta, which was pretty much taken over by plants and, I guess, agents, Karakuris, and nobody really was maining more than one Valor, if that. And he even went as far as to say that, that's the only reason he even won or top, because Valor wasn't doing the job, because he needed his initial effects to go off. For example, Tour Guide, just 1,000 beater. If you chain Valor, Tour Guide's not going to do anything for you. If you don't have anything banished, then you summon Dimensional Alchemist. He's not going to do anything for you. So really, Valor really played a big part. Well, would have played a big part in the last YCS, but people didn't play it, and this random Chaos deck won. Now, I'm not going to predict that another Chaos deck going to win. I'm not going to predict that Courtney's going to win again. And by all means, I will want to kind of change subject for a minute. Why is everybody hating on Courtney just because he won? Like, okay, he's a monster born in his opponent hand, and he summoned a DD Crow. I mean, I'm pretty sure that everybody can agree that that's a very unsmart move, but for whatever reasons, he did it, and then, hey, you can make one misplay in the game and lose from it. You can make one misplay in the game and fight back from it. And, simply because his opponent probably wasn't maining enough Valors, and, because he was playing Plant and couldn't answer to Kaiku quick enough, okay, remove, and then, I can go into a Trishula, so too bad for you. So, yeah, let's stop hating on the man. He won, so I'll give him that much. But yeah, back to Valor. Now also as well, if you're playing against, let's say, agents. Now I can't really say plants too much because they don't got too much to really stop it. If you can stop it, you should. That's why priority need to change, man. But let me go. I digress. But let's say if your opponent summons Venus, by all means, if they summon Venus and deactivate the effect, it's not gonna always be the appropriate play to chain Venus. To change Earth. God darn it! To chain effect Valor at that one point, simply because, let's say you have a warning or something like that. Really, if you have a good hand, then, fine, let your opponent pay life points for nothing. Let them waste their resources on a useless play because you're going to stop it. Don't just stop it before it even get started. That should be something you do if you have a bad hand. So, if they activate the effect the first time, fine. If you got a good hand, let it go through. They activate the effect the second time, chain Valor. Now, you just let them take out one Shine Ball and make them pay 1,000 life points. At the same time, you can, if you can take over, if you can take out both monsters, that's even better, because the next Venus is going to need to go through. Because if not, they're not even going to have a Shine Ball, or they're just going to have, 2 Shine Balls and another Venus that's going to be dead in a deck. Simply because, really, after Gotchi, after Venus used the Shine Balls, it's already dead. I mean, Earth is mostly bad enough because it only thins out your deck of a monster that really can't do anything for you that turn. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I played the deck. I'm just saying, if the archetype had a monster that just can special summon from the hand or whatever, it'd be a little better. But right now, I mean, Earth thins out the dead, Venus thins out the dead, and for one play, and after that, it doesn't do anything else for you. But then out your deck with Earth now, so yeah. But the point is, I'm sorry, but after I play with a deck for a minute, I just get irritated about how, whatever. I'm the same way with Gravekeepers. I played them for a minute too. But the idea with that is just to basically let your opponent get something out so you can go ahead and kill that Shine Ball, kill the Venus, and then the next Venus have to go through. If you chain at C or whatever, they have to give you that plus if they want that play. If not, they can't ever get it again. Now let's further explain this with Mat C. Now, if your opponent summons Venus, do not. I mean, like I said again, it all depends on how good or bad your hand is. But if they summon Venus, activate the effect the first time, you do not activate Mat C. That's bad. Don't do that. That's a misplay simply because if you activate, if you chain Mat C to the second effect, you will get a 1-for-1 for the second Shine Ball, and then you'll put your opponent in an incredible awkward situation. Now that they have to go in the Gachi, if they want to go in the Gachi, give you a plus, or not go in the Gachi at all the entire game. Like it would be a chance that they could summon a Earth or something, but at the same time, you could have warning, you could have book. The list doesn't end, so you really can't just cut off by what else and just get scared of things like that, because look at Courtney. He said that when people dropped Maxi on him, he went Gorilla Biscuits and made him draw to everything. I mean, last format, I felt like it was more acceptable to do that because plants with OTK like crazy with all the Hyperions and draw power they had. Not Hyperion, I mean Liberians. Then we had Samurai, which OTK every other game. So yeah, and that was when it was already hurt with one gateway. So the last format, it was actually a lot worse in the form of aggression, and we didn't even see Maxi do as much. Now, I seen it being played at Nats and a little bit before Nats, simply because of the meta with Samurai and plants, but this format is more of a skill-based thing, because now plants only have one debris, samurais only have one Shin Smoke. So you really, if you don't have the combo right there, you really can't go all the way off. That Maxi could just let your opponent draw to their outs. In last format, it'd be okay, you chain Maxi, you better draw Gores. I'm about to go for game. So it's really nice to see how Maxi has been introduced into meta, and now it became almost a staple. And from what being just okay, so I'm gonna beat you now type of card. But I guess that's about it. So until next time, guys, remember, I'm paying to life, so you don't have to. Peace.